In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can have one article and create hundreds of articles using that single article. There's a feature that we developed. It's called create a duplicate. So in other words, what it does is it creates an article that you write, then it duplicates it again for another article, and so on. So let me show you how you would use it. First step is you need to generate a keyword list. And if you don't have a keyword list, we would just go to AdWord tool, the keyword AdWord tool. So you can type in keyword AdWord tool or just AdWord tool in Google and find the one that says, keyword tool by Google AdWords. And I'm doing dash kits. So, I have 100 different keywords here. Okay. Now, considering that I already have an article that I spun, which is right over here, I'm going to create a new top level article. I'm going to put my spun article in here. Now, obviously it's not spun completely. I just spun one word here, but you get the idea. You would spin the full article and make it very unique. So I'm going to, choose my first keyword, and I'm going to just insert it here. You can literally just insert the keywords. Obviously, you can enhance the title if you want, but I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to put in green dash. There's no reason to activate the SEO, even though you could optimize the original article before you start spinning it, and then you would spin it after optimizing it. And keep in mind, as in the tutorial 2.9, you can use tags here, so you could add, an anchor tag here. You can add primary keyword tags here, and so on. So you could basically make the article itself very keyword rich for the keywords you want to rank for. But really the goal here is to target a unique keyword that can drive traffic to your website and just have a unique article about that keyword. Even though you write it one time and you spin it one time, you will be flipping keywords one after another. So basically what we're going to do now is, let's say we're done here. So this is going to be our title. This is our spun description. We just click create and duplicate. And what's going to happen is it's simply going to create the article, and it's going to bring the new window here with our spun description that we already had before. So all we need to do now is just go in and replace our new title. So we would go here and we would just say, okay, now I want to do wood dash kits. Okay, wood dash kits, I'm going to change it here. Dash kits. If you inserted your primary keywords in here and your anchor text, this article is already configured to insert the terms wood dash kits, and you just say create and duplicate again, and then you start again, and you basically do this for every one of these keywords here. And I hope you can see the picture, what's about to happen. I'm about to take every single keyword, if I do all 100 of them, I can do all 100 of them, and I'm going to have an article for every single keyword that Google tells me that you can get traffic for. And I have a unique description for that keyword. So the chances of me ranking are going to be very high if I'm an authority website. So if I'm going to rank my website through my link campaigns, and I have an article for every single keyword that Google tells me I'm going to get traffic for that's relevant to my niche, this is going to be an amazing result from what I'm going to do here. And you're guaranteed to get traffic. I mean, these will drive traffic. There's no reason why it wouldn't. You have a unique content. It's not supplemental. It's not duplicate. You can have unique content if you have a good spun description. I recommend a 1,000-word description or article before you even start spinning it. After it has been spun, you should be left with between 3,000 or 4,000 words. If you have a 4,000-word spun description, your output rate could be something like several thousand different unique articles that will be different from one another, which means every time you put in custom dash kits or whatever keyword you're going to put in, your actual content for that article will be unique from one and another. Now, if you don't want to do this yourself, I recommend that you outsource this task. This is a must. You must do this. One last tip here is make sure you don't just write the article. You need to attach the products. You need to click search, find the dash kit product. So in this case, I'm going to type in dash, and I'm going to find the product. And by the way, I actually should have done this before I did my first duplication. This way, whenever I duplicate, the product's already attached to it. So basically, I'm going to say I always want these three products to be attached to this article, and this is the next keyword I want to do. So I click create, and next time it's going to come up here. My products are still going to be here. So you need to set up your products first on your very first article before you start clicking on create and duplicate. And you're going to end up getting a bunch of articles on your website with very targeted keywords with products attached, and you're going to see for yourself after you add them, after the sites get indexed, especially if you're an authority website, you're going to see an amazing ton of traffic just come right into your website for free without paying a penny for it. So I really hope you use it. I really hope you take advantage of this. I'm going to say it one last time. Go and do it. Do not just brush this off for later. Just do it. I can't say anything else. I mean, either outsource it or you do it yourself. You must do this. This is as important as the Google Shopping submission feed where you put in your username and password and you get a ton of traffic. This is another Google Shopping source of traffic for you. You must use this if you want to get a lot of free organic traffic, and make sure that you can't go wrong if you use every possible keyword. So you can type in dash kits, you can type in dash trim kits, and obviously you would do it for whatever niche you're doing. It could be wheels, it could be tires, it could be auto parts. If it's not automotive, it could be furniture, whatever it is. Put in the words, put in as many words as you can. Find a huge combination of keywords. It doesn't have to be 100, it could be 1,000, it could be 2,000, and create a spawn description for that single category of keywords and duplicate them over and over again, targeting those words. You'll see the results yourself.